Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. Today was actually gonna be my August Fairy Loot unboxing, but I filmed it with my best friend and it was quite funny. After we had opened the whole box, I realized that my memory card was full and he hadn't filmed anything. So that footage it went into the void and it's not happening. So we are skipping Fairy Loot August, on my channel at least, sorry. And we are just doing this video, which is my most anticipated releases for the rest of the year. Really typical, really cool video to do. I have a complicated relationship with anticipated releases. It's not like I don't like them, obviously. I love new books. It's just that I keep buying them but I never actually read them. Like, I'm super excited for them but I don't read them at once when I get them. But still, there are books I am really excited for, books I know that I will buy. I have not read the first book in the series, but they're still here on this list. And I have already pre-ordered some of them even. So we are just gonna talk about all of them. We're gonna talk about the books that I most likely will or have already bought for the rest of this year. Just because it's fun to talk about new books and feel like trash for all the money I'm gonna use. I will try to follow the dates they are published in, but if there's some of them are wrong, don't sue me or anything. We will survive. We are starting off in September. For this one, it's already released actually, but since we're like starting in the month of September, I feel like I need to include everything in September that I would definitely buy or have already bought. And I have already bought this, it's just not here yet. The book is called And the Ocean Was Our Sky and it's written by Patrick Ness and is illustrated by a person I don't remember the name of the moment. I apologize. It is basically Moby Dick but from the perspective of the whale, and since I heard about it, I wanted it, and it is Patrick Ness and I'm really excited for it. I have actually read some other books of his and this was released on, I have written the 4th of September, but who knows if that was correct. The next book that was released on the 11th of September is She Ascends by Jodie Meadows. This is the sequel to Before She Ignites, which was released last year. I have the first book. Only thing I know about it is that it's about dragons. I haven't bought this one yet, but I probably will wish it for Christmas or something. The next one that also was released in September is Imposters by Scott Russellfeld, which was released on the 11th September as well. This is like the 5th book in the Uglies series because he decided to expand the series, and Uglies is one of my favorite series of all time and I am really excited by this one. The only reason I have not bought it yet is because I have the whole series in a certain height and I don't think it is being released in that height yet, and I am really unsure if I want it in a hardback and have it not matching the rest of the series in height, or if I don't care since it's a new series. I haven't decided yet, but I have not bought it yet for that reason. I know it's stupid, but who cares? It's my books, it's my shelves. So yeah, I am really curious to see what Scott has decided to do continuing on in this series. We then have The Storm Runner by Jennifer Cervantes. Needed to check the name here. This is the second book in the Rick Riordan imprint. It is based on Mayan mythology and it sounds so good. I don't actually know the specifics of the plot, I just know I'm interested in all the books coming up in Rick Riordan's imprint and I really want this, and I was gonna buy it but I just haven't yet because I bought all the books instead. Oops. I think I've forgotten to say the date on every book now, but that one was released on the 18th of September. The next one is The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson, the 10th anniversary edition, the UK ones, which have been released every year now. I have already ordered this, but it's not here yet, and it's just beautiful. And it's the 3rd book in the Mystery series. Does that count as a new release? Sure it does. We're rolling with it. That one is being released on the 20th of September. The next one is, of course, Vengeful by V.E. Schwab, which is the 2nd book in the Villain series. It is a duology about villains. The first one is called Vicious and it is great, and I have ordered 2 copies of this, the UK and the US edition, both in subscription boxes. I don't know exactly when they will show up, but it was so worth it. And there's gonna be unboxings of both those boxes because I am so trash. The next one is also being released on the 25th of December and that is The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein by Kirsten White. This is a Frankenstein retelling told from the perspective of Elizabeth, who is, if you don't know this, she is the love of Frankenstein's life basically, and it sounds so interesting. The cover looks so interesting. I have already ordered this as well, and I'm really excited for it to show up. Will I read it? No, probably not. Like at once, I will read it eventually, but I am hoping maybe to get to it in October, because it sounds like a really October book, because you know, spooky month. So we will see. We then also have on the 25th of September An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green, which is John Green's brother, and it sounds like a really hilarious and amazing contemporary, and I'm so excited for this. I have already ordered a copy and I can't wait, and this one I really hope to get to as soon as I get it, but I don't have time that much to read at all, so I don't know how to jingle all this, but I am hoping to get to it at least before the new year. We then have Black Wings Beating by Alex London, and this is also being released on the 25th of December. I have already ordered this and I actually have no idea what it's about. I'm pretty sure it features a queer character and it is written by a queer author, so I wanted to support it. It is a young adult fantasy and basically my favorite genre, so it sounds exactly up my alley. I also know like it had raving reviews, so all good reasons to buy a book, right? There are more books in September I'm excited for, but let's just move on to October. And on the 2nd of October we had What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. I'm pretty sure I pre-ordered this in like April. It is a love story between two boys, and one of them I think has just broken up with his boyfriend, and they did meet randomly at a post office or something like that. One of their perspectives is written by Becky and the other one is written by Adam, and I just love their friendship in general on Twitter and Instagram and what we see of them, and I just can't wait for this book. I am so excited. The next one is The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy by Mackenzie Lee. This is a companion slash sequel to A Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. Oh my god, these titles. And this is follows the Monty, who was the main character in the other long title I just said, follow his sister that was also in their first book, and I think she goes on a piracy adventures. She is also asexual, so I know that people are really looking forward to this representation, and it just sounds great, and I have already ordered this as well. Oh well, I haven't, but I know I'm getting it. Spoilers. We then have Muse of Nightmares that also comes out the 2nd of October by Laini Taylor. No, I haven't read Straight to Dreamer yet, and yes, I have ordered both the UK and the US copy of this. I don't know why I'm like this, I'm just like this, but I wanted them and it's happening, and I haven't read the first one, and you know, it's bad, but who cares? It's not really bad because I'm supporting authors and books, and it's fine. I don't actually know what it's about either, like yeah. Also on the 2nd of October we have A Very Large Expanse of the Sea by Tahara Mafi, which I always struggle with pronouncing and I'm really sorry. This is an own voices story about a 16-year-old girl dealing with being a Muslim in the US after 9/11. There was like an expert online, and I read a bit of it. I don't like reading experts in general because I like to get in the whole story, just not like a little tiny part of it, but I was so curious, and the little that I read was just so good, and I just can't wait for this. I'm getting goosebumps right now thinking about it because I just seen the raving reviews and I just wanted to read it so much. I have already ordered this. I am proud of myself for ordering so many books early. This is not normal for me. I usually buy the books as they come out in the month they come out. We then have, if I'm not incorrect, Two Dark Reigns by Kendra Blake. This is the third book to the Three Dark Crows series. I have not read number 1 or 2, but I know I want this one. I already ordered it at my local store. It's about triplets getting born like every so many years in this land, and then they have to murder each other, and the last one standing gets to become the queen. And I'm really excited to read it eventually in my life, but you know, I'm slow. We then have, if my date is correct, on the 8th of October, Shades of Magic prequel comic Steel Prince that I'm excited for, and I think Reach Rob, it's great, and I'm sorry if it's not coming out in October. That was how it was last time I checked it, which I don't remember when was. On the 9th of October we have Blanca and Roja by Anna Marie McLemore. This is her New Year's release, and I have it sort of ordered. I do have it ordered, but complicated things to explain. I think, is this a retelling of something? I'm pretty sure I heard it was, but I don't remember what it was a retelling of. I heard so many good things about the book. They are diverse and they also are like in the magical realism spectrum, and I love everything like that, so it's just happening. And then on the 11th of October we have Bridge of Clay by Marcus Zusak. Marcus Zusak is the author of The Book Thief, which I love, and I am really excited for his new release, even though I have no idea what it is about, and I have already have this pre-ordered as well. Oh my god, it sounds like I'm the pre-order master. This is usually not like this at all. I wish that I could say that I would be able to read it as I get it, but we all know that's probably not gonna happen. On the 11th of October we also had a Six of Crows collector's edition coming out, which I already have ordered. I need to stop saying that, but I can't stop. No one can stop me. This is beautiful. It's not really a new release, but it is. Who cares? And I have actually read this book now. Spoilers, not gonna say anything about my thoughts now, but I needed this. It's beautiful. I'm excited to get it. It's so stunning. I have written the 30th of October, but I know it's wrong because I know it comes out a week earlier. So on the 23rd of October we have Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J Maas, the 7th Throne of Glass book, the final. I have not yet read Tower of Dawn, so I can't read this before I read that one, and that one is a massive beast I don't want to think about. I have this ordered at my local shop as well. I am still scarred by Empire of Storm, so I don't know how I feel about this ending and getting it, but I am excited, okay? It's gonna hurt. I have a feeling it will hurt a lot, and I would need to read Tower of Dawn. I'm slow. We are now moving on to November. On the 6th of November we have Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. I can't express how excited I am for this. I know I haven't pre-ordered anything after October, so we are not there yet, but like the details of the plot had just disappeared from my mind with this Brandon Sanderson. Again, I can't express how excited I am for this because his Brandon Sanderson, my favorite author, is getting a new book, and the UK cover is so stunning, and I don't want to think about the US cover because it hurts me. That's mean. Probably get both eventually, let's be real. On the 6th of November we have Throne of Glass, the collector's edition, with different covers. Don't know which one to get yet. It is happening. I'm getting it. It's purple. And yeah, I know, we don't need to get into the criticism of Throne of Glass right now, but I think getting a collector's edition is not a weird thing for such a popular series at all. I don't understand why people are complaining, but I am excited for it because it's pretty. I just don't know which one to get. Yay! On the 16th of November we have The Crimes of Grindelwald, which is like the script of the movie just as Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them came out, and the cover is stunning and I'm gonna totally buy it. It's not really a book, it's the script, but it is a book. On the 20th of November we have Fire and Blood by George R. R. Martin, which he wrote instead of Winds of Winter. Sorry, but it's like a big history book of the Targaryens. This is just part 1, and I think this one is either 600 to 800 pages. Think about that, 600 to 800 pages is enormous history of the Targaryens, and I don't know when I'm gonna buy this, but I'm gonna buy it eventually, I guess. And it sounds interesting. I'm just like, why would you write that instead of Winds and Winter? I guess creativity comes as it comes. It's okay. It's fine. Now we are moving on to December. The most not surprising one at all. On the 4th of December we have The Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare, the 3rd and final book in the Dark Artifices. I can never say that word. Serious. I am beyond excited for this. The last Lord of Shadows, just I don't want to think of a Lord of Shadows, but this book can come out now. It's fine. This is like the one book of all these books. This is the one book I know I will read at once. December is a long time. Oh my god, we waited such a long time for this. I can't come up with any more books now. And it's probably, like I said, a lot more books I'm excited for and I will buy and blah 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 and read and all that jazz. But they are not in this video, and it's probably a really long video, and I'm sorry. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me which books you're excited for. I would love to know and put them on another list or this list and ruin myself even more for books I'm excited for. Bye.